Well, howdy everyone, Jason here with another set demolishing video. I'm ripping apart more sets that I have decided to rip down for parts. Today I want to talk about shooting videos outside. It's becoming more and more of a requested item because some of you have really gotten into watching the outdoor reviews and mocks and stuff. So I'm going to try my best to do the outdoor videos. Now here's the thing. Where I live at, the high temperature in June, July, and August is well into the hundreds, probably about 110, 112. It depends. You know, the average is like 103 or something. So I'm not going to be able to do tons of outdoor videos. Sadly, I like doing them. It's fun. I just can't do them in the heat, and I don't want to get a heat stroke trying to shoot a review or a mock. So that's one challenge, is obviously the temperature. So we're going to talk about pros and cons. So first off, the con on that is the temperature. On the bright side, you don't hear an echo like you do in this room. It sounds like I'm in a box and I'm talking and stuff. It sounds a little echoey. Another pro is the lighting. For some reason, the lighting seems crisp and clear outside. Inside, I have to use a white balance because it makes everything look amber in color on the camera. So that's not really a good thing. You know, even with the color correction, it just doesn't seem too pleasing. Speaking of the sound quality on outdoors, there's one thing that you have to take in consideration when you film in outdoors, and that is the wind. This camera that I'm using right now, I have a Sony camcorder. It is not good for wind recordings at all. If you're outside and you're recording it and it's a slight breeze, well, let's just say you could have that $1 million shot. It looks really good. It's just the wind. And you would have either A, to re-record it, or B, use voiceover. I'm not a big fan of voiceovers because it just seems like I just recorded it, showed something, and come back and add the dialogue later on. I'm not a big fan of those things, you know. For those who've watched my teardrop mock on my main channel, that video I had to reshoot 4 times. The 4th time I actually got it right finally. And the bummer part about that is the wind. The wind is what pretty much killed that video. And I have found some really great places to film, but it either was congested with other people or campers, because I was doing this when I was camping, or the wind. So audio was a problem. And I'm thinking about releasing the... Well, I'd like to find my brick separator first, but I'm thinking about releasing a bloopers reel of that whole thing. And show you guys and gals how bad the quality was. If that's something you're interested in. If you're interested, let me know. But the biggest factor was whooping and hollering people around me, or the wind. You know, those are the 2 challenges of filming outside for me. Now, the best time for me to film is right when the sun is coming up. I'm not a morning person at all. My friends know this for a fact. I get to be a grouch when I wake up in the morning. I don't know if I want to take that apart or not. He's smiling for the camera. But I'm not a morning person. I don't care to wake up early in the morning and film videos. My voice sounds all tired, you know. But I'm happy when I'm filming outside. It's just not a morning person. Well, that just disintegrated. But I'd like to do more of the outdoor stuff because the color is better than recording it in some boring light box. Because if you look at more and more Lego reviewers and builders and such, they build everything and it's all indoors. I'd like to take it to the next level and build stuff outdoors. Now, obviously, I'm not going to build the city outdoors because I don't want the rain getting on it and the dust, because obviously dust, and when it does rain here, I don't want to have to go in there with the power sprayer and spray. And plus also, the sun would end up desecrating the Lego. It would just completely melt it, especially where I'm at. So there is going to be incidents of where I have to use a light box. Like, for example, since we're already approaching the middle of June and we're hitting 100-degree weather, I'm not going to go outside and film unless it's like at 6 in the morning. Speaking at 6 in the morning, usually that's the best time, because when I record, and I was recording some of these up in the Sierras by the lake, little to absolutely no wind at all when recording, you know. So I want to get that out of there because I would have forgot that. But recording, it's early in the morning. Usually the wind's pretty calm. It has something to do with the atmosphere and stuff. But I was happy the way the videos turned out. It's just, I sound like this, you know. Plus I was all stuffed up because I have very bad allergies in the morning when I wake up. So, you know, like right now it's 2:30 in the morning and I'm demolishing sets, getting ready to wrap up and go to bed. But yeah. Now, like I said, I'm getting a lot of good positive feedback on the live recordings, or not live recordings, my bad, the outdoor recordings. So I'm going to try to keep doing those as much as I can. The best time for me, though, obviously, is to film them when I have time off, which I don't, except for Friday mornings. And I think I got maybe about 8 or 9 videos left to be released that are outdoor, mostly reviews, and I got one travel trailer left. Yes, there's another travel trailer. But I'm happy doing the recordings outside. I just love being outdoors. Why not do the Lego outdoors? And, you know, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff in a light box. It's just not my thing. To sit, you know, in a room and just film in a light box. When I can take it outside, film it out there, and be done with it. Well, I got a lot of stuff to strip. Now I'm getting tired. So anyways, as far as filming the stuff outside from now on at this point until probably October, November, December, whenever it is, it won't happen anytime soon. Not with summer around. Unless I get up at the wee crack of dawn, start recording. Most of the stuff now will be indoors. But I have a lot of friend sets, so I mean, really, who's going to watch those outdoors anyways? If it is a mock, I will try to do them outdoors. I think the color on my mocks are good. And I mean, doing a travel trailer outdoors is better than doing it inside in a light box. Those are some nice tires. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I just want to, you know, touch bases with you guys and gals. There is mocks. Matter of fact, I'm looking at another mock now. So this, for the rest of the June, on Saturdays will be mocks. But be sure to follow me on Twitter and vote for what video you'd like to see. You know, and I'm bringing this back because a lot of you like that. I'm going strictly off of that now. If I post it up there, you know, all you got to do is just go in there. I think it's anonymous. I really don't pay attention who votes for what. But just cast your vote and say, hey, I like to watch this, I want to see that, and the stuff that nobody cares to see, well, it gets pushed down to Wednesdays. And speaking of that, I'm thinking about moving Wednesday videos from now on to Fridays. I don't know. I mean, how many of you watch my Wednesday videos on Wednesday? Because I'm Wednesday on YouTube, for me, I get very little activity. So I'm just thinking about maybe moving Wednesday's videos to Fridays. And of course, Saturdays will stay on Saturdays. So I want you guys and gals' input on that. Say, hey, well, Jay, I don't like watching it because I have school, well, or I have tons of stuff to do and I forget about it till the weekend. So, I mean, if it's convenient, I might up maybe moving everything to Fridays in that area. You know, I'd rather, the whole goal is here, everyone, is to keep you guys and gals happy. Okay, I know a lot of you want to see more of the customs. Now, as for tutorials, I am looking into getting maybe 3 tutorials out by the end of the year, definitely. I know I'm getting a lot of tutorials for the pickup truck. I'm thinking about maybe waiting till that particular mock video gets 1,000 likes or something. I don't know yet. But I'm still getting a lot of requests for a tutorial. So a tutorial is up on a workbench. I just have to clean up the main copy of the vehicle and make it where, you know, it can be put together without having to build most of it and say, okay, well, no, we got to take it half apart. We're going to have to add this piece. And to do mocks or to do tutorials like that would be challenging. And obviously, I'm not going to do that outside. Doing tutorials outside, I wouldn't recommend it. Mainly because I'm afraid I will lose a piece outside. And speaking of doing that, you know, you got to be careful. It's like I just placed an order and I got the that Lego Park set, the one with the baby minifigure, and I got the Vacation Adventures. And I did not want to buy those and take them up to the mountains and film them there. Because my luck, yours truly would lose the pieces. And that set had a lot of accessories. See, also when you're going to record outside, you got to think about that too, you know. You don't want to just take stuff outside and then lose half the parts to it. You got to really think about, okay, do I really want to take this and do it? You know. Well, looks like that's all grinded up. That's it. Now I'm going to head to bed. But anyways, that's why you're going to see very few outdoor videos, because it is going to be hot here. And I need to get me a new tripod. This thing's broke. So that's another thing I have to fix. So, thank you for watching. There'll be more Lego coming soon, so stay tuned.